welcome to That Real Estate Show. That Real Estate Show is dedicated entirely to enlightening you, the consumer, on real estate related matters and much more. I am your host, Patrick Purefoy, broker and owner of Blessed Properties right here in Killeen, Texas. And today I have with me my very good friend and co host, Mr. Ken Biggers. Ken, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here today. Today's show is sponsored in part by BP School of Real Estate. BP School of Real Estate is your Central Texas source for real estate education, offering pre-licensing or qualifying courses as they are now called, continuing education, and salesperson annual education courses. BP School of Real Estate is located at 2210 East Central Texas Expressway, Suite 202 in Killeen. Visit us online at bpsore.com, bpsore.com, or give us a call 254-833-9639. And also sponsoring today's show is Clean Touch Carpet Services, where it's all about the clean. Clean Touch is the preferred carpet cleaner of Blessed Properties. Their service is superior and their prices are excellent. Give Clean Touch a call at 254-793-2408. Ask for Jim and be sure to tell him that Patrick from Blessed Properties told you to give him a call. So today our topic is what's going on in our market. We have a very different real estate market here, and you know, every market is different. No two markets are exactly alike.
No.
You know, we're just up the road from Belton, from Temple, down the road from Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, and every market is slightly different.
That's right.
Our market here, because we're in a military community, you know, it operates a little differently. Things move in a more consistent manner, sometimes even faster. When things happen across the nation that might slow down real estate in our market, we kind of just keep right on moving. So we live in a good place to be in real estate. So let's talk about that just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the median sale price for homes in Bell County?
Well, the median sales price currently in Bell County is $133,075. That's what we're looking at currently.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was for January, but for December we were looking at 141,500, which, you know, we're looking at a difference about 4.3%, which is down a little bit.
Okay.
But we're still rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Helping people do what we do.
Okay. All right. So we have a very robust market right now, and you know, we're talking about market conditions right now. So I want to share with you some numbers from the Texas Real Estate Center at Texas A&M, some information that they put out, and that's where we're getting the information
Mm-hmm.
from, or have gotten the information from, that we're sharing with you today. And they track every real estate transaction that goes on in the state of Texas that happens inside of an MLS. So I have to give that disclaimer for them. You know, there's some things that do happen outside of the MLS that they have no knowledge of and therefore can't track. So everything that happens within an MLS, be it residential or commercial, they have their fingers on it. They're tracking it and know the numbers for it. So in Bell County right now, the MLSs that are associated with Bell County, these are the total number of listings for January. 1,725 listings for January 2016, and we're up just a little bit from last January, from January 2015. This same time, 12 months ago, we had 1,462 listings in the month of January, and again, right now, January 2016, we got 1,725 active listings on the market. So we're doing really well. You know, their houses are selling. People are confident in our real estate market, and they're putting houses on the market to sell, and they are moving. So Ken, you talked about just in median sale price. What's the average sales price?
Well, the average sale price as of January in Bell County is 4.7. Now in December it was 4.6. So we're up a little bit from that time frame of last month. So we're looking pretty good.
Okay, all right.
Looking pretty good.
All right. So total home sales I have for you this month, January 2016. Let me give you 2015 numbers. So we're still looking pretty good here. January 2015, the total home sales for that month was 256. This January, just past January 2016, there were 288 homes sold in this past January. So we're doing very well.
Yeah.
I love our market. It keeps us going. Again, people are confident in the things that are going on here in our community. We had Texas A&M Central Texas come to town.
Right.
Seton Hospital came to town.
Mm-hmm.
The new Walmart in Harker Heights came to town. We have the neighborhood Walmart in Harker Heights.
Right.
Just opened a neighborhood Walmart on Elms, the road, the little plot of land between Elms and Stan Schluter.
Yes.
So all these jobs are being created, and people are coming to our community. So more homes are being sold.
Right.
So all that goes hand in hand with what's going on in the real estate market. So again, last year this time, we sold 256 homes, and this year, this month, or last month, January, we sold 288 homes. So that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now also on Clear Creek,
Mm-hmm.
Clear Creek, which is right down the street from the new airport that we have, called
Right.
new. It's been there a few years.
Right.
But we have a new neighborhood Walmart
Another
being built there.
neighborhood Walmart coming up.
There's a Wendy's being built there,
Yep.
right across from McDonald's.
Yep.
Which I do love to eat, so
Yeah, you do.
that's a place that that targets me. Absolutely. But yeah, like you said, there's a lot of things going on to help this booming area. It's
Mhm.
really growing.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you're in the market to sell your home, this is going to be important to you, because the next bit of information I'm going to share with you is months of inventory. So, and let me explain this before I give you the numbers. So, months of inventory to a realtor is, if today everything that's on the market, everything that's in the MLS today, if we did not accept any more properties in the MLS, we did not accept any more listings, if we did not take on any more properties to sell, the homes that are for sale right now, we have 4.7 months of inventory. So what that means to you as a home seller is, if you put your home on the market, or you have your home on the market, it would take us, with the current sales trends right now, it would take 4.7 months to sell your home. So that's an important number that you need to know right now. So look at what's going on. If you already have your home on the market, and you're looking at the time on market or days on market, 4.71 is the average inventory that we have here. So something should be happening for you pretty soon if you've already reached that 4.7 month time frame. Of course, granted, if it's priced correctly, if the condition is good,
Key words. Can you say that again, sir?
Priced correctly. Now let me talk about that. I'm glad you
Yeah.
brought that up. Let me talk about that. Now, a lot of people that sell their homes or consider selling their homes, we like to say they're in love with their homes.
Yes.
And everybody takes pride in their home, and I understand that. You make your home comfortable, you make it where it's a place that you and your family want to be, so you do certain things to it. You allow your children to paint their room fluorescent pink and midnight blue and
Right.
and all these colors that only they will like and the general public will not like. So that's comfortable for you.
Right.
That's what you want to do. If you want to have, I don't even know if this is the right word, a snake aquarium, where
We're
see
gonna
where-
make it a word. Yeah.
Okay, so you see where I'm going with
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
So when you put your home on the market to sell, you need to have it in a state or condition where it appeals to the masses. You need to take yourself out of the equation, because not everybody is going to like that fluorescent orange, that fluorescent pink.
That's right.
Not everybody's going to like that duck wallpaper, you know. So you need to go with neutral colors, natural tones,
Right.
that will appeal to the masses, make it a blank slate, if you will, a blank canvas, so that when people walk in, they can envision themselves being there. They can think about their belongings being in the house. Go minimalistic, you know.
Exactly.
Take all the stuff out that you don't need. Show them the space. Show them the house that you saw when you purchased your home.
And most importantly, listen to your subject matter expert.
Say what?
Listen to your subject matter expert.
Who is that?
Your realtor.
Who?
Your realtor.
Oh.
Yes, please do. Listen to them. They know what they're talking about. They're going to advise you on what to do. Your minimum may not be the minimum. So, please listen.
Yes, please, 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 please listen. So, you know, get rid of the clutter, get rid of the stuff that people don't need to see, don't care to see. And you know, when I talk to my sellers, I let them know, hey, you know, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to take pictures.
Right.
These pictures go on that thing called the World Wide Web. So anybody, anywhere in the world can see your home. Now, one, I'm not putting any jacked up pictures out there, you know, because it's my website,
Right.
it's my name,
And a reflection of you.
and a reflection of me.
Yes.
Okay? So, by the same token, your home needs to be a reflection of you. So, again, just as Ken said, listen to your subject matter expert. We give good advice. We do this for a living. We do this every day. You know, I know you have a friend, a sister, a brother that may
Oh.
flip houses, or you
Yeah.
know, you watched HGTV. But you know, it takes more than 30 minutes to sell a house.
Yes, it does.
A lot more goes into it than 30 minutes.
There's a lot with HGTV. You know, that's good for TV.
That's good for TV,
But
right?
we're in the real world, so that's how we have to accompany ourselves.
Ken, what's the worst property you've gone into? I know we're going off track a little bit, but
Yes.
what's the worst thing you've seen in a house when somebody said, you know, you told them, you set the appointment with them to come and take pictures, and they welcome you into their home, and they say they're ready?
One of the worst things, I would say my experience, well, one, I let them know a week in advance, the day that I was coming. I called them the day prior to say that I'm coming.
Right,
So the day of me coming, they were prepared to receive me.
right.
They were, hey, how you doing today? You know, so we had our greetings and so forth. And so I walked in, and I said, did you remember that I was coming in to take photos today? Oh, yeah, I remember. And I'm one of those people. I've got to just be straight with you. I love you.
Yeah.
You know, but I got to be straight with you. I'm like, well, you know what? We can't take photos.
Right.
Well, and the response was, why? Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you not what I told them as far as the why, but I'm going to tell you what the why was. Because there were dirty undergarments laying around, dirty dishes laying around, and we're not going to even talk about the children's rooms. Now, what I just said before, if I'm not saying, I'm just now saying the children's room, I must not have been talking about the children's rooms then.
Right.
I was talking about the adults' room.
Right.
Yeah. So it was really in total dismay, out of order. And so I told them, I said, well, I tell you what, let's reschedule.
Yeah.
And I'll come back next week. Same day, same time.
Yeah.
Went back the next week. Why did it didn't look any better. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what. Can you just go to another room for me? I'm going to move some things around if that's okay with you. So I started taking stuff off the wall, moved stuff around. Then I took photos, moved that stuff around. So I would have to say that would have been one of my worst experiences dealing with the client.
Wow. Yeah. 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 Well, let me share one if I may, please.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
I know it's about to be good.
So, oh, wow. So you're talking about the visual,
Yes.
the aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
So I set an appointment to go take pictures.
Right.
Had I show up at the property, and very nice, very sweet, very cordial. Knock on the door, and they open the door, and as it was like a force field. As I stepped across the threshold,
Mm-hmm.
this odor greeted me, and I had to catch myself to try not to show an expression.
Right.
But seriously, it was like a force field. And it just went right here. It went to the threshold. It didn't come outside the house. It was at the threshold of the doorway, and as soon as you stepped into it, it just slapped you in your face. And some other things visually similar to what you just said.
Right.
And I explained to them, hey, we're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do this. And the house is not ready to show. If I were to take pictures today and put it on my website, put it on the internet, and we got a call for an appointment to show the house tomorrow, we're not ready.
Right.
And it's really embarrassing for a real estate professional to have to say these things
Mm-hmm.
to people, but we do
Right.
sometimes.
We do.
We do. And this particular family, I believe it was six. They had six dogs, and the dogs lived in the house with them. They were their children, and it was really horrible. You know, all kidding aside, it was absolutely horrible. And when I said we can't do this today, uh, their response was, "Oh no, it's fine. It's like this all the time."
Like it was good in a
Like
good
it was
state.
good, yeah. And it wasn't. And I had to remind them, we're putting your house on the market to sell.
Mhm.
We need to appeal to the masses. So, you know, step outside of yourself, what you're used to. It's kind of like that Febreze commercial where
Stop it.
where you're nose blind. That's what they call
Right.
it, nose blind. And that's where we were. They were nose blind to the odor of their
Right.
six dogs, and it was terrible. But I had to share that information with them, and had to open their eyes and their nose to what was going on, and they got it.
Yeah.
And we got things straight. We were able to take pictures. We were able to show the house, but not before a little work was put into it.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's the key thing, people. When you're getting ready to put your house on the market, you need to appeal to the masses before you even call a real estate professional to come to your house, to take pictures, to discuss selling your house. Uh, Good friends, true friends, real friends will tell you,
If they're friends.
if they're friends, if you got something going on that's not just right. So ask them, hey, what does my house look like? What does my house smell like? And hopefully they'll tell you the truth, so that you don't have to go through this embarrassing moment with the real estate professional, because you obviously need to sell your house.
Mhm.
So that's why you're calling us, and it's our job to advise you through the selling process so that we can help you with that. And that's just an embarrassing moment for everybody.
It
It's
really
a very
is.
hard conversation to have. It's very uncomfortable for us. It's uncomfortable for you. So let's avoid that. Share this conversation that Ken and I are having with you all right now, with your friends that might be contemplating selling their homes, so they can be a step ahead before the real estate agent gets there.
That's right. And listen. Please listen. That will be great. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
What an experience.
Mm. So, um, so we talked about real estate stats, and we kind of went down this money trail, of preparing homes to be put on the market, and all of that good stuff. Um, I know you have an event coming up sometime here real soon. You got an open house coming up pretty soon, don't you?
As a matter of fact, I do. I have one coming up on this weekend. Um, it's from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. on this Saturday.
Mhm.
Let me give you that date too, because I don't want to make sure that sometimes it gets confusing. It's going to be on the 27th.
Okay.
27th from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And those of you that are in the military or still military minded, it's 1,300 to 1,700 hours.
1,700.
Okay. Now it's going to be a 2510 Traditions. That's in the Persia Crossing subdivision.
That's a new subdivision.
That is a new subdivision.
Yeah.
It sure is. Now that list price is 169.
Mm-hmm.
I say come by. We're gonna have some a little southern cooking. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, southern cooking could just be some chocolate chip cookies, but it's still coming from the South.
I don't remember that being classified as southern cooking. Yeah, you know, hey.
I do believe that's coming from the South still.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a beautiful home. Come by, take a look. At the very least, come by and eat some good food.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be there. I hope to see you. And while we're talking, there's something I forgot. I wanted to send a shout out to Families in Crisis.
Mm.
They actually invited me in to their homeless shelter recently. Had the opportunity to meet the staff and wonderful people, great things that they're doing there.
Yeah.
If you have time to volunteer,
Yeah.
they need help.
Yeah.
7 days a week from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go in and do 30 minutes, whatever it is that you can do, go by, help them out, because this is really for a great cause.
Right.
All right?
And they're helping a lot of families, and you know, everybody finds themselves in need sometimes.
Yes.
And I wasn't surprised. I kind of expected it, but they help a lot of soldiers.
Yes, they do.
They help a lot of active duty soldiers.
Yes, they do.
So very, very, very good organization to partner with. Very good organization to give some of your time to, if you like helping out in the community. Very good organization.
Yes. You know, I actually found out that they shared with me that there are a lot of soldiers, homeless soldiers that
Yeah.
are there. So they have VA to come in to assist them as far as counseling and things of that nature. So like Patrick said, hey, if you have the time, please go out, volunteer, help them out. If you don't have the time, they can definitely always use monies to assist them in what they do.
Right, right. Good. So next thing we want to talk about, we like educating people. We like providing information to you guys to help you with real estate related matters. And we're working on a schedule at Blessed Properties. We're working on a schedule for March for home buyer and home seller seminars. So if you're contemplating purchasing a house in the very near future, we're going to have a home buyer seminar for you. We're going to walk you through that process, let you know from contract to closing, before and beyond with the home buying process. And by the same token, if you're contemplating selling your home, putting it on the market, we're going to have a home seller seminar. And we'll have more information on those two things coming up next month in March. We'll have more information for you, the dates, times, and locations. So, you know, keep an ear out for that. We're glad to bring that information to you and let you know up front they will be free, so you don't have to worry about that. About 2.5 hours in length for each seminar, and I'm thinking right now I probably need to do them on different days. I was going to do them back to back, but I need to do them on different days because the questions at the end, man,
they can be drawn out.
They go
but they're
on.
great questions.
Yeah, they're great. They're great questions,
Great questions.
and I love to answer each and every question.
Yes.
So I think I'm leaning more towards doing them on separate days versus back to back like I originally intended to. I want to talk a little bit about BP School of Real Estate. Man, I'm really excited about bringing BP School of Real Estate right here to Killeen. As a realtor, I have traveled all over this state
Yes.
to take real estate courses
Mhm.
because we're busy. We're really busy people. Real estate agents are really busy people,
Right.
and a lot of times we just find ourselves allow ourselves to be backed in a corner on time.
That's right.
To take the required continuing education hours that we need to keep our license current. So to be able to have a place right here in town that I can go and get the hours of education that I need to keep my license current
It's
is
great.
huge.
Yes.
It's huge. And you know, on the flip side of that, or by the same token, actually, when I was had made the decision to get my real estate license, um, again, I traveled to Austin, I traveled to
Yes.
Dallas, I traveled to San Antonio to take the real estate licensing
Yes.
courses, the pre-licensing courses. Then, excuse me. So BP School of Real Estate offers those courses as well. So if you are contemplating coming into real estate, we got the classes right here.
Right here.
All the TREC approved, that's Texas Real Estate Commission, all the TREC approved courses that you need to take, we have them right here.
No need for any traveling or anything, because I know especially after any course, I find myself to be a little more tired, so I don't want to have to drive another an hour to just get back home after being in class
Right.
all day. So being right here in Killeen, it's great because not only does it help you as far as travel, but it actually makes it so it's safe for you. I mean,
Right.
you may not think about this whole concept, but it is a
Right.
safety issue as well.
And over the weekend, actually Sunday, my wife and I were discussing the qualifying courses. And what we have decided to do for our community at this point in time is to bless everyone that wants to come and take these courses. Anywhere in the state of Texas, these classes are $145 plus. Anywhere in the state of Texas. Go online, Google, look at whoever you want to look at.
Right.
These classes are $145 plus per class, and there's 6 that you are required to take. We're going to offer these classes for a period of time, and we don't know for how long.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, these classes are going to be offered for only $100.
Oh man. Hey.
$100.
Hey, you better jump to it because that's a great deal, really.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Nobody.
nobody.
Nobody in the state of Texas, nobody
No.
online
No,
is offering these classes for $100.
that's a blessing.
Nobody. And all you got to do is pre-register. Go to the website,
Right.
bpsore.com, bpsore.com, and pre-register so we will know how many people will be attending, and we have the right amount of course materials there. So don't wait until the last minute. Why would you want to snooze and wait on a blessing like this?
That's right.
You know, we knocked off a third of the price
Mhm.
so that you can come attend right here where you live at.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is great.
And for people that, I'm not even going to say realtors already, anybody that wants to keep up, stay in the know with what's going on at BP School of Real Estate, the classes that are being offered, if you pull out your cell phone right now, you can subscribe to our text alerts. Text the word courses, COURSES,
Mm-hmm.
to this number, 68398.
I'm doing it right now, people.
You're doing it right now?
I'm doing it right now.
Courses, COURSES, to 68398. And every week, you will get one text every week to let you know what classes are coming up for the next week. And every month, we offer the new Texas concealed carry license. Yeah.
Oh.
So, you know, you need that. Everybody needs it. And I know everybody has an opinion about a weapon, but I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, I was recently broke down. I got a flat tire, and I was out in the middle of nowhere,
Mhm.
and I was really uncomfortable. I'm not going to say the town that I was in, the
Right.
area that I was in, but my car broke down, and I felt really unsafe when I got that flat tire. And people were approaching my car that were not so friendly.
Right.
And you know, I'll be totally honest. I feared for my life. I didn't know if I would see my family that night. And had I been able to carry a weapon legally, you know, I would have had a sense of security.
Correct.
You know, so everybody has their different feelings and ideas about carrying a weapon, owning a weapon. But for those of you that are like me and are fine with it,
Yes.
we offer that course so that you will be legal in carrying your weapon and owning your weapon. The next course for that is this coming Saturday, the 27th,
27.
the 27th at 8:30. Again, bpsore.com, bpsore.com to go ahead and pre-register and reserve your seat. That class is $75.
Now,
Well, go.
just one quick thing. I
Uh-huh.
did send that text to 68398 courses, and
Mhm.
I did get a response.
Outstanding.
It says BP Sword thanks you for subscribing to course offerings.
There you go.
So, people, hey, I just did it. Pick up your phones. Let's do it.
There you go. There you go. Well, we want to thank you guys for spending this time with us, allowing us to come into your homes and across your radios while you're at work or wherever you are in your car. Thank you. God bless you. And we will see you right here next Tuesday. God bless.